Hi, Scorpio. Welcome back. I received a lot of support from you guys, so I thought I would give you guys an extra extended. Scorpio's energy. I feel like I want to light something on fire. Just kidding. But let's just grab a little candle. Burn a bit of sage. Let that rest. Oh, beautiful. Okay, let's get some clear messages for Scorpio. People, placements, energy. I love nature. Anyways, I see Four of Wands almost came out a little bit, so that could be real estate. Let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, Scorpio. Playing for Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. What do you need them to know, the people watching this reading? Scorpio energy, Scorpio people and placements. You're falling out of love with something. Maybe you're nourishing yourself more, or you need to be nourishing yourself more emotionally. Scorpio. Maybe you're starting to become less of an overgiving kind of person, more of a passionate person who goes towards, who inspires themselves, to move towards their dreams and won't let anybody stop them. You could be reconsidering things or have Pisces energy here involved in your situation, in your life. I think you're going to be healing any kind of tumultuous chaos. It looks like you're going to become more stable, especially as you tap more into your energy. But let's go ahead and see why the Queen of Cups is here in the reverse. Tell me more. Can you give me advice for Scorpio advice? Or tell me more about the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Could be pain associated with this, accidents, Scorpio. You're leaving behind probably an emotional relationship of some sort. Could be a partnership with somebody. This person could have been quite manipulative emotionally, or was not very reciprocal emotionally, did not care for you in the way that you cared for them, perhaps, Scorpio. We see the Six of Pentacles here. They could have also been draining you financially. This could have been unequal, or this relationship could have been purely for financial reasons. This could also be talking about work and those dynamics. Maybe you don't feel supported at work. Um, hmm. Hmm. Tell me for Scorpio's future. Any messages for Scorpio's future, please? Looks like you're hermiting a little bit, trying to be guided by your own inner light and wisdom. Let's continue with some more messages. Messages for Scorpio, Scorpio placements. Scorpio people and placements, please. Messages for Scorpio people and placements. Whoa. A master's mind. So they want you to mature in some regard, maybe emotionally, especially since Neptune and Saturn are moving backwards through Pisces. And Pisces can be associated with taking on the emotions of everyone around you without boundaries. But I think Saturn is going to cause you to have mastery with that. Let's get some of these messages. Scorpio messages. Best messages, clarity, and clear messages. Somebody here could have been a really superficial friend. They could be a control freak or a Capricorn, could be involved here. They could be in their 30s or younger than you. It's the kind of vibe I'm getting. Someone here travels a lot or is not in one place all the time. Maybe they work remotely or something. They might be a bully in some kind of sense or kind of put you down or be draining you, either emotionally or both financially and emotionally, perhaps. But let's get some more messages, Scorpio. Any messages in here for Scorpio? I want to get some tea leaf, maybe. Scorpio, tell me about Scorpio. Happiness. So it looks like Scorpio, tell me more. Scorpio energy. Yeah, somebody could be impeding on your happiness, but it looks like there's going to be a change for the better. Maybe you're going to have to like put your boundaries up with somebody, say something rude or callous, but you could be supported in your spousal or dating life or marriage with doing this, perhaps. Um, Messages for Scorpio people and placements, Scorpio energy. Yeah, this way you can actually establish peace and harmony after a period of chaos, especially if somebody was trying to like thwart your plans. This is the kind of energy I'm getting. Manipulative. They could have, you could have felt depression or anxiety or worried that they were against you. And maybe it's not a worry. Maybe it was a really, you're picking up on energy. Scorpio. Or maybe it is worry. But it looks like someone is leaving your life exactly the exact energy I was kind of getting, that you're kind of like establishing boundaries or something in some sense. Um, Scorpio, messages for Scorpio. Any messages from here for Scorpio energy people? Yeah, you're coming out of a vow with somebody or a partnership or collaboration with somebody, perhaps. Scorpio, more messages for Scorpio. Scorpio, people and placements. Scorpio. Hmm. You might have moved recently as well, home wise. You could have manifested something into creation. Maybe this is prompting you as well to think more deeply about other areas of your life. But I want to get some animal oracle here. Best advice, please, for Scorpio's best advice. Truth transcends illusion. Okay, Scorpio. This is just for Scorpio. I think you're really intuitive at this time. Let's go ahead and see what 5 in the reverse is. Could be really, not going out as much, deciding to socialize less. And you could be feeling actually way more rejuvenated by doing this and actually tapping into your true creative potential. But let's go ahead and see 5. In the reverse, okay. What are you refusing to let die? Bat Spirit is gently nudging you to let go of your need to cling to the familiar story that's already run its course. A new story is poised to be born. Some dreams were only meant to last for a moment. Sometimes they're only there to slow you down as you recalibrate it and prep for the new life that will give you what you really want. Perhaps you need to grieve as you say goodbye to something. At least you're saying goodbye to its familiar form. Perhaps you must let go of a part of you that must die so you can be reborn. This temporary time in dark doesn't have to be scary or sad, though. Bat Spirit gives you her powers of perception and awareness as you learn to listen deeply and navigate those unknown caves of temporary emptiness. You will emerge with a new perspective, and Bat Spirit will witness you giving birth to life that matches intentions and desires of your heart and soul. That's page 17. And, with Neptune and Saturn going backwards through Pisces, this is to be expected. Pisces can rule illusions, and as those are going retrograde, we're seeing through illusions, or maybe we're getting re-inspired with new visions of what we want to manifest and put into creation creatively. And then, of course, Saturn can reveal, controlling people in our lives, or people, places where our authority was taken away from us, in ways that we can establish our own discipline and determination to achieve the goals that we want to become the leaders of our own lives. So let's get you a chakra for Scorpio. It's just for Scorpio advice for Scorpio people and placements, please. Scorpio energy, thank you. Scorpio people and placements. Heart chakra, okay. It colors our life with compassion, love, and beauty. Again, heart chakra. So maybe, rose quartz could be used to open and heal the heart. This stone also aids sleep, calms emotions, and removes negativity. Jade and green calcite are listed there as well. Crown chakra. I think you're tapping into what makes you feel good, and that allows you to open your emotional and intuitional guidance. You might be rewarded for good karma for doing this, Scorpio. You're going to have to speak up about something maybe you did in the past. Maybe you were over excessive, though, as well. Excessive energy can lead to overstimulation, arrogance, or dominating conversations. So maybe there was like a kind of insecurity that was, Scorpio rules defensive. If it's fixed water sign. So we're talking water emotions. Fixed is a stubbornness. So you could be very resentful, hold on to things, and this affects how you communicate with others, and it creates a defensiveness. Or they can be powerfully intuitive and powerfully, uh, I don't know, deep. Not in such a manipulative or over dominating way. But somebody else could be like this to you as well. And then let's see. Last messages for Scorpio. Any messages for Scorpio? Clear messages for Scorpio people. Scorpio. Aromatherapy, root chakra. So they're saying sandalwood, cedarwood, patchouli, cloves, ginger, new gateway opening up. Maybe your ability to step into your own natural power without over dominating, or maybe take back your power if you were being dominated against, will allow you to meet other people who are also on the same wavelength and really good people to collaborate with. Scorpio. I am worthy of the life I want. So this is about new gateways opening up in commerce, anything to do with data, anything to do with numbers, anything to do with communication, computers, local commuting. Um, and number 8 here, there could be a transformation in how you communicate with other people, if not a change in your commute very physically. It could be in how you communicate with other people. Um, I'm going to get a numerology for you guys. Scorpio energy, Scorpio people and placements, please. Scorpio. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Oh, lordy. Communication is key. New moon in Gemini. So yeah, new way of communicating with people, expressing your emotions healthily. And the new moon on July 5th could be very relevant to you with getting the 2 new moon cards. One about commerce and business, and wherever Cancer rules in your chart, a new start is coming. So we're still in that waning phase. We're still reflecting at this period of time after Friday's full moon, as the waning moon continues. And but I think you could really come out of this stronger. Actually, you could really turn the tides in your favor, perhaps in some regard. Let's see. Scorpio advice, please. Scorpio messages of advice for Scorpio's advice. Oh, my lord. Sorry. Rebirth. Wow, how fitting. I mean, snakes rule Kundalini, the caduceus, medicine, healing, rebirth, shedding skin, transformation, letting go of old skins, patterns. And that's what Capricorn really, full moon, was trying to do to everybody, I think, because it can rule karmic patterns that we get sucked into from previous lives and, things like that. So, tendencies to strike out and bite, shed the past, 'twas yesterday's fight, transmute the old and seek to evolve, transitional change, rebirths one's resolve. I have slithered along to bring about major change in life and notice that you have had difficulties letting go of the past. However, I know from experience that if you don't shed your old skin, yeah, because Scorpios can operate out of a victim mindset sometimes where they're like, I've been betrayed before, so um, but that's not empowering, is it? It's better to go into life knowing, yeah, I've been betrayed before, but I came out of it, and there's a lot of great, intense, wonderful people I've met in my life. So it's good to focus where you put your focus will bring great intensity. However, I know from experience that if you don't shed your old skin, you will perish and die within. Past thoughts, feelings keep rearing their ugly heads and strike out at you and others without warning. The illusions of the past are controlling your abilities to see clearly, and you have become blinded to the immense healing opportunities I offer of shedding what no longer serves you for a higher purpose to bring about a metamorphosis for change and new beginnings. From this place of transition, you're more able to tap into my wisdom and decipher when is the right time to strike. Be watchful of biting reactions as you outgrow the old. My antidote will diffuse both your poisoned thoughts and complications, clearing the way so you can take the path of least resistance to a new life which awaits you now. Expect dramatic change in your life. Your primal life force energy is awakening. Healing opportunities are being shown. Stay grounded and close to the earth. Spiritual guidance draws close to assist in the transitional period. Dreams about snakes biting you signify either attacking you with poisoned words and actions. Cast a snake eye spell, shake a snake rattle for protection, or use an amulet or talisman. The rod of Asclepius is a recognized emblem for healing and medicine. Yeah, so Asclepius, might want to look that up more a little bit. Putting an end and killing off things that are diseases and things like that is very um, relevant. So I do hope you like this reading. Might get a white light. Scorpio energy. Tell me more about Scorpio people and placements. Maybe focusing on your joy will help to make this easier. Scorpio. Okay, 24. I'm not sure if it was meant to come out or not. I'm just going to put some cards away while I find this chapter. Okay. A positive twist of fate and a windfall of good fortune are destined. Brightness and hope will alleviate negativity and give you the strength to find your way through a time of adversity or challenge. Finally, you will experience peace, love, deep connection with your true self and universe. Good things are on their way to you now. The brightest star in the Pleiades star system, Alcyone, or Alcyone, holds the frequency of love, the sacred feminine healing power of compassion and grace of mercy. In the myths of ancient Greece, Alcyone was so in love with her husband Syx that she referred to him as Zeus, and he referred to her as the divine wife of Zeus, Hera. Zeus was so irritated by such grandiosity that when Syx was at sea, Zeus struck his ship with a lightning bolt. In her grief, Alcyone threw herself in the sea. Moved by mercy, the gods transformed the lovers into kingfishers. These birds embody the spiritual medicine of abundance, love, prosperity, peace, happiness, bringing blessings of hope and healing to humanity. The Halcyon days take their name from this goddess turned kingfisher. They are the 7 days on either side of the shortest day of the year, the winter solstice. During the time there are said to be no storms, only peaceful weather. Legend has it that the god of the winds calms all storms during this period, so Alcyone can nest safely. The term now symbolizes a period of luminous grace amidst a challenging time during which one can rest in tranquility. It is also an omen for more peaceful days of love and prosperity ahead. Alcyone is a goddess of grace and mercy, especially in the face of heart-wrenching loss. She reassures us that we will find a way through and that there is comfort for us when we need it, even if further work needs to be done before we fully are released into the new era of happiness. When Alpha of Alcyone makes an appearance, we are near the deepest, darkest phase of our suffering and can trust we already are beginning to emerge on the other side. Alpha brainwaves are deep, calming waves, and they are what we experience when daydreaming or slipping into peaceful relaxation or meditation. In the alpha state, imagination and intuition are heightened. As such, these brainwaves are a gateway into the subconscious. As the bridge between the conscious and everyday awareness is in deep altered states, alpha waves allow to be awake and functioning while concerned with the inner well of wisdom and support. If we are in stimulation overload, alpha blocking can occur. Learning to consciously switch off and relax by dropping into 8 hertz to 12 hertz helps us melt away stress and tune into intuition without becoming too floaty or unfocused. The oracle of Alpha of Alcyone supports us in relaxing and reconnecting to optimism. Even during tough times, in such a state, we will realize that difficulties eventually come to an end and we are provided for. This oracle brings guidance that a new reality of happiness is available, even now, as we steadily make our way to the light of a happy new start. I hope you like this reading. Please hit like, comment, share, subscribe, or hit the buy me a coffee link. More support is definitely appreciated, and I like to release extendeds if I'm getting lots of views or something, or likes. So thank you so much. Take care.